Just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so tough. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't go back. And I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight.
Just about ready to roll, and today's start. Big pitcher, Tanner Bybee.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. This one smacked out to left center. Lays out and makes the play. Brian Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. Check swing. No appeal. And the count is 2-0. And downstairs. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Harper now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one 95 to finish him off. So here's Robert now. Down and away for ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 and 2.
2 out, 2 outs. That one hammered center field. Series in position. And that is that. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Gimenez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That's smashed towards center. Rodriguez makes the grab, one down. Here's Jose Ramirez. And there's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One out, bases empty. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Two away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. A dive, nice stop, over to first. And he can't come up with it. Now the 4-0 hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Masataka Yoshida digs in for the Guardians. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And that one upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that will end the inning. Top of the second and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Merrill. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bybee in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Good eye on that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Out towards right center field. 2 down.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Now the batter now, Francisco Alvarez.
1-0.
Inside, almost got him.
Yeehaw! 1-1.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
That one
That's
close, ruled a ball. 3-2
Count is
now.
full.
And it stays fair.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is
1-0.
Julio Rodriguez. It on the ground to short. Tovar. They take the force out. Out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And it's a strikeout from La Piedra, his second of the game. Here's Trevor Larnach. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one ripped right center field. That's back. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Siri. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Next to hit, Bo Naylor. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tap foul at the plate. And that one a little bit high. Runner at second, 2 down. That one not close. And a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Bybee back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a base hit into right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Henderson on at first, nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Did not go.
Ball.
That one misses. And a full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swinging a foul straight back. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Luis Robert now. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Siri in position. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Here in Cleveland as we go to the last of the third. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's inside. That's a ball. And the count is even 2-2. And that's a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground. Oh, wow. Nice play. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Now batting,
a little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And it's just foul. That was close.
1-2.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And out number 1 on the grab. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you drag back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds snags it for the second out. Masataka Yoshida digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. On to first. Inning over. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the 4th. And into the box for Baltimore. Jackson Merrill. And misses inside.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
The right fielder, number 20.
Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Spencer Torkelson. That clips the corner.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one off the mark. Ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Strike 3, got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Merrill, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner takes off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone. 1-0. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low.
Ball.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom 4, and down the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
The shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one hit to right. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Trevor Larnach. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. Jose Siri digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering in the dirt. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year. The Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first. Round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Henderson stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Hard Hard hit left side. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. B-Ray coming to the plate now. This to third, Ramirez. And the Orioles set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. And a foul ball. Naylor in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Hey! Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. And there's a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
2 strikes.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Ball one
That's
there.
a ball.
And they'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. Top 6. Here's Bryce Harper. Herron back to work. That's in there. Strike one. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Inside.
Ball inside.
And it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2 is the count.
Got him. 2 gone. Now Jackson Merrill. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Yoshida makes the catch, inning over. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Nathaniel Lowe. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. There's the strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth.
0-1.
Outside corner, got him looking. And up next for Cleveland, Masataka Yoshida. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So up next, Ezequiel Tovar. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Torkelson makes the grab. And the inning is over. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Spencer Torkelson. Strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
No, that
one
that's
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball. 2-1.
Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that clips the inside corner.
You got a full count.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there at the knees.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game, and hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now that
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. That's down and in. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Goes down looking. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3.
Number 70.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Here's a chopper to short. Tovar on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Trevor Larnach.
We in go mode. Going. We in go mode. We don't never stop. We don't ever drop. Keep rolling.
So they turn to the left. In this spot, Adrian Morejon.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one outside, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Siri. Swings through that one, 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, coming out of the bullpen throwing beat. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Garver.
And that is out of play. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And that one is inside. Up and in. Full count now. And the tying run is on base. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 outs. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Drops into the glove, and that will... We go to the 8th. Leading off, Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike. Buto goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning. And next for the Orioles, Brian Reynolds. And a slider in there for a strike.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Ripped to first, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Tough play right there as he had to catch an absolute bolt off the bat from a close distance. He was holding that runner on at first, so he really had to get in a good position before the ball was hit to make that play.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit, and a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here in Cleveland, on to the bottom of the eighth, and here is Jose Ramirez. The new pitcher in the game, Justin Slayton.
Number 63.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that one is in for a strike.
Nope, ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike two. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reynolds puts it away, and there's one down. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Foul ball there. Ramirez stands at first with one out. Late swing, foul to the left. That one missed. That misses.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The Guardians trailing by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. We go to the 9th. And now Spencer Torkelson.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 81.
First offering, and it just misses.
Martinez.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And gone. Digging in, Jackson Holliday.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So next to hit for Baltimore, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball almost got him there. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Henderson at the plate now. That's ball one. Check swing, called strike. One down, runners at second and third. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yoshida makes the catch, and that is that. Last chance for the home team. So in now for Cleveland, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Slayton back to work. And that one missing low. Slayton, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar hitting the air right field. Torkelson. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break.
On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. Castillo with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-1 is how it ends as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton.